If you know what's up, you know that boy MG shot it. Today we are talking about my favorite zoom lens. This lens literally take my work to the next level. I literally had it on the Canon 80D before I started putting it on my R6 Mark II. Where's the lens at? Right here. TAMARON 7200 G2. I literally bought it off eBay. The best purchase I ever made, as by far, being a sports videographer. Today we are talking about the lens. You know, I think this lens is much better than the 70-200 L series, and that one is way more expensive than this lens. This lens, I bought it around $700. $700 by far. What this lens producing for that price is extremely underrated. I don't know why nobody's talking about it. With that being said, now, if you make a part to this video, like, comment. If you find any value throughout this video, leave a comment down below. I'm trying to be consistent with this video, but whenever I'm filming, I'll be extremely, I don't know, I'll be procrastinating a lot. But that's a conversation for another day. I will give you the pros and the cons about this lens, so let's get to it right now. Pro number one, the build quality of the lens. Let me show you 1 second. I don't know if it can focus on it, but I got this lens beat up. I remember one day I went on a shot. I mean on a photo shoot, and I dropped it from my waist down. I'm 6'5", so I dropped the lens. That's why it's so cracked. The build quality is awesome. And there's a couple of games I took the lens. It was raining. It did just great. It's just like awesome in general, and I like it's all black, because the other version is like the Canon version, I think is white or gray, I'm not sure, but the all matte black and the rubber is great. The zooming in, zooming out is just awesome. The build quality, I would give 9 out of 10. The pro number two, how reliable the autofocus is, how fast the autofocus is. Mind you, when I bought this camera, I had a Canon 80D. Now I'm shooting on the Canon R6 Mark II. I feel like this lens, when I put it on the R6 Mark II, is faster than my L series lens I got, which is the 24-105. It's just like the buffer is so much faster. I do not miss a beat. I do not miss a beat. The focusing is extremely reliable, and you got like a 3 millimeter focus. I don't know, you can look it up, my bad. But I think the focusing, I would give like 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's rarely missed. Most of the time when I miss, it's more on me than it's about the lens. And remember, I had it on the DSLR, and now I put it on my R6 Mark II, and I just think it's just doing just fine. I love it. I just love this lens. The pros number three, the image quality this lens producing. My Instagram is shot by MG. You can see all the recent things. Everything was shot on this lens, especially everything that sports outside, like, you know, outdoor. Everything was shot on this lens. I think it just create great image quality, especially when you're too close and zoom it out. Beautiful bokeh on that 70-200 2.8. It just chef kiss. Like, ain't nothing else I can tell you about it. This is the pro number four. I think I told it like on the build quality part, but it's weatherproof, especially if you're an outside guy, you know, dust, water, and you're always shooting outside. I think you should go ahead buy this lens as we speak, and I just think you should. And it's weatherproof, and I did not take care of this lens. By the time I realized how valuable this lens is, like, that's when I started taking videography too serious. I just let it lay around. I've dropped it a couple of times. Mashallah, it never broke, and it just worked just fine. I should put this on the, you know, build quality section, but I think it's just like better if I tell y'all step by step. Would that be? I done be scripting this video, so I just gotta go. Yes, I do script it. I'm lying. That's unnecessary for y'all to know. But on that next pro, let me look at my phone. Okay, the last pro I got of this lens is the price and the value this lens offer. It's just off the chart. This Tamron 70-200 G2, I think the value, like, you can have it off eBay under $800 right now. I think you cannot beat that price. You cannot beat that price. It's just like This lens will go neck and neck with the 70-200 G2. I'm not even lying to you. They will go neck and neck, and I'm pretty sure. Okay, I forgot to mention one thing is like about videos. When you shoot videos, this lens is for you. It just do just fine. It's doing great, especially when it comes to the focus and everything. And that 2.8 for the low light is just amazing, especially when you shoot like a night sport, indoor, anything that's like little dims light. I think this lens is for you. Okay, now let's get to the cones. Unfortunately, I do not have any cones for this lens. I've tried to find any, but I just do not have any. Ain't no cone about this lens. So if hopefully if you make it this far, you know, you might as well go ahead and subscribe. And I got a lot of other things I gotta review. I'm a just young upcoming videographer that's just trying to make my way, you know. I've been wanting to try contents and everything. I got the lights, the camera, so it's just fair for me to just start doing it slowly. Like, I literally start this video more than 5 times. But this one, I just like, hey, record and am I recording? Yes, I am. Thank God. My heart just sunk. But man, okay, let's get back on topic. But if y'all looking for a lens that will take your work to the next level, either you take pictures or video and you shoot especially Canon, the TAMARON 70-200 is definitely for you, especially when you shoot sport or you shoot a lot of outside. This lens is great in video, it's great in taking pictures, and overall I would give like a 9 out of 10 to my rating. To my liking, I like everything about this lens. With that being said, this is the end of the video. If you make it this far, make sure you leave a comment down below and leave me a sub. I would truly appreciate it. And check out my Instagram, ShyByMG. I'm literally into everything a camera do. I'm a mainly football guy, but when football season is over, I'm literally doing anything a camera can does. I love doing my camera work. I'll be having a lot of fun with it. And I just happen God bless me. I get paid while doing it. I just think it's just ridiculously a huge blessing from God. With that being said, man, if you make it this far, just go ahead and comment, like, do whatever. Just support the channel. It don't cost you nothing.